guys, how you're doing? Today we're doing a quick little video on the plate mount bracket from Integrated Motorsports. So we have here, this is from them. It comes in a little box. It's nice, well packaged, and Mo, who's one of the guys who runs the store, sent me the box. I paid for it still, but he included an extra plate adapter for me, which is very generous of him, so that I have two, because I'm currently on the still Victoria number plates, and I will be going to Queensland number plates shortly. So it comes with the mounting bracket, which is here. So this just sort of clips on in here like that, and then you just screw it tight. I've got it in backwards, doesn't really matter, but that screws in tight. And then once that's screwed in, you then attach on with the bracket. Behind here there's screws, and they just go down and then straight through the bracket, and then you just double side tape the plate onto the back of that. So we're going to get sorted. Let me get the tripod. I'm going to do it to this side of the car because that's where I want it, and we're going to do that. So give me a minute and let's get set up. Alright, so for this install it is pretty simple. All you're going to need is some basic hand tools. So I have my screwdriver set here, so we're just going to grab out a Phillips head because all of this is Phillips. So we'll just get a nice sort of long Phillips sort of thing. And then for this one, it's just as easy as throwing it on here. Just be careful, you do have parking sensors on the Mk6 generation, obviously Mk7 as well. Just make sure you work around them so that you're not going to be covering up that sensor, and then when you put it on, it starts beeping at you. So just screw it in until it's tight. So this shouldn't be a real long procedure. I mean, it just takes, you just got to thread it through, because obviously every point in the bar is different lengths, and Mo's designed it so that it can be tightened and loosened. And it's a pretty cool design. So let's just tighten this up, and I'll come back to you once I've got it all fitted where I want it. So, as you can see now on the front bar there, that little hole down the bottom below the parking sensor, that's where our plate's going to go. So that's all like tight, ready to go. So all we're going to do now is we're going to cut the zip ties off the janky looking mount that we've got going on here. This was done by the previous owner so that I didn't have to put holes in my beautiful front bar, because it was already painted for me by them, which was nice. So we're going to pull this bad boy off, take out the old zip ties. It's already got a bit of foam backing on it, but we can rip all that off because we don't actually need it. So this is just going to sit right there. It's not as pretty as what it could be. I mean, I've got a Queensland number plate to go on here, which is slimmer and smaller, but for now this will sort of do the job and get us by until we get that on the car. I did the roadworthy the other day, which was good. It's just now the task of taking the plates and all the rest of it in to be sorted out. So what I'm going to do, which is the way, I don't know if this is the way it's intended to be done, but there is a nice set of instructions here to follow, which I probably should look at. So they include here, if you can see that. So mount your plate, put your thing on, and then slide it in, put the screws and then down. So it's really simple, easy, and as I say, no power tools required for this one. It should just be as simple as popping it on and using some hand tools. So now once I've got that done, so I'm going to put on the bracket here, which is what holds it to the car. So like so, that'll hold it in. And we've got two nice long Phillips head screws. So throw them down and in. And these will need to be screwed in, like I said before. So grab your Phillips head again, and then these are just as simple as, not that simple. No, it's pretty easy. I'm just being a bit clumsy, so I got it started first outside the thing. Alright, been a little bit since I updated you guys, but I have changed my mind as to where it's going to go. So I originally had it on this side of the parking sensor. I've just moved it over the other side because I was just triggering this just a little bit with it sitting like right here. So now I've moved it over and the plate will sit right there. Should be perfect now. And it looks like no front bar, and obviously the plate can come off pretty easily. And I just take a screwdriver with me wherever I go. If I take photos, I can just unscrew it, take me 5 minutes, and then put it back on when I'm ready to finish. So I will just pop you guys back on here. We'll move you around a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna take the sticky tape off the back of the double-sided and we're gonna put the plate on. So it's really simple. It's really nice adhesive by the look of it. So this looks like the 3M exterior tape, so it's waterproof as well, from what I understand. And this will hold on anything. So once you get a good bond with it, so we're gonna grab our plate. For example, for mine, I'm gonna stick it like right there. So that's sort of done. I guess you can sort of see that there. I'll just zoom back out. And there you go. So that's it there on the back, on the front of the car. It looks a bit better than it fucking facing up to the air. But when I'm I have a slimline plate to go there for Brisbane. So that'll look a lot nicer and smaller rather than this huge chunky thing sitting right there. But for now, that'll do the job, and just makes the view from the front of the car, which is a bit hard to see with all the sun and the light difference, a lot nicer. So hope you enjoyed that little video, and also this is for Mo. But yeah, thank you very much, Mo, for the extra adapter for another number plate. I really appreciate it. And also install guide, guys, this is key to follow. Don't use a drill, you don't need it. I have a drill here because I was doing some other stuff, but do not use a drill. As he says, it all works by hand and is super simple to put on. So just place it in the right spot, not near a parking sensor, and you'll be sweet. Thanks guys, and have a good day, and we'll catch you in the next one. See ya.